Magic happens in the sauna.
Enough is enough. We have to feel the heat. SBZ, 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 SBZ.
All right, we are here with yet another episode of Sauna Boys. Welcome, everybody. And today we have Orla with us.
Hey guys.
You could be anywhere today.
Which camera am I looking
You're
into?
looking everywhere. We got cameras above you, below you, behind you. We're doing the Matrix kind of bullet time
360
here.
cam.
So, you could have been anywhere today, but you decided to sweat it out with the boys. So thank you so much.
Thank you
you're
for
welcome.
coming.
Thank you for having me. I love to sweat with people I don't know.
So I'm sure you're like, why am I here? How did I get here? What's going on right now? So, we kind of started this because we thought it was a good way to get to know people in a unconventional environment, based off of us having sauna conversations.
We're big health and fitness guys, and it's a great way to bond with people, to really get to know them with their clothes off, sweating. You can't hide.
Yeah, you can't hide anything.
No, 100%. I actually do that pretty regularly. I go to the sauna, and because nobody brings their phones, so people are forced to talk, and it's a great networking environment. I found my now manager for my company and actually managing partner.
Really? In the sauna?
She wasn't in the sauna, but I was talking to my friend about looking for a person, and then someone overheard and was like, "Oh, I have this girl. She's amazing." So magic happens in the sauna.
Oh, absolutely.
Best connections, romantic relationship, networking.
For me, it's, speaking of all that, I tried to do LinkedIn and all of these I tried to put on a mask and say,
screw that.
Circling back, I just want to say I'm happy I've been promoted to regional manager today. And, that's all out with Sauna Boys. We're shirtless. This is the way to get to know
Enough
each other.
is enough. We have to feel the heat. There's no place better to do that than here.
Everybody's topless.
Yeah.
You see it all. No
Absolutely.
masks.
And one of the things we like to talk about is in 2025 in today's society, there's so much new health and wellness out there,
much.
from skincare routines, exercise. I mean, is there anything out there that you see that you're like, oh, I really like this kind of new approach to this, or something you're like, that is totally bogus, stay away from that?
100%. There's so much stuff. I think the one trend which I in love with it's sleep. It's that simple.
Underrated,
but basics. If you get enough sleep, you are super
How many
person.
hours do you average?
I try to do 7 to 8.
I go for 10 hours.
Great. And then you get things done as well.
I do. Well, I subscribe to George W. Bush's approach. He was a 10-hour sleeper, also an artist like yourself,
Right.
A painter.
OW
is a painter, artist. Yeah, the little puppy paintings.
We got to get some of his artwork up
And,
here.
but I also subscribe to, I used to be the person who was like, okay, I'm not sleeping. I'm just going to rock and roll it, white knuckle it. I did that for a long time. And the thing is, it's like, it really just depends on how productive you are when you're working. You're not getting distracted. You're really locked in when you're working, when you're awake, I do like 10 hours. I know. I tell that to people, they're like, what, are you just sleeping your life away? I'm like, yeah, pretty much.
No, but then for the remaining of the hours that you are awake, you are superhuman.
Yeah.
So you probably get things done. When you don't get enough sleep, it will take you 2 hours. When you fully energetic, you get it done in 30 minutes.
But how do you feel when you just don't get sleep?
Depressed.
Yeah.
Depressed,
like,
no energy. I don't want to do anything. And I went through that. I was actually talking to my therapist. It's like, I don't know what's going on. I have no motivation for nothing. And then she's like, do you sleep enough? Because I used to work out at 6 a.m. meaning I had to wake up at 5 a.m. And I looked. Also, I wear Whoop. So this thing, I don't know.
What's it called? A Whoop?
Yeah.
A Whoop?
Is that a smartwatch?
Whoop.
It's
there it is.
It's a tracker. I don't know if we're supposed to promote it or not. Maybe you guys can get a sponsorship.
We're working on it. We're working on it.
Everything is recovery, sleep, stress levels, all of it, and it tells me. But since I switched to
That's pretty cool. So there's no like LED screen on there.
no,
Or is
no,
there?
it's an app.
Oh wow.
It's an app. It's connected to your phone. So
Mhm.
it
Well, what
shows
is
you.
your sleep score at the moment? What is your sleep numbers?
I'm
What
like
is
in the
it?
green, so above 80% or 85%.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sick. Do you have any type of set routine on a nightly basis for sleep? You know, you light candles. I like doing a lot of candles. I do a bubble bath. I have to do
Oh my
meditation, do 5 cartwils.
My
know
daughter
that?
does cartwheels for me. Right before I go to bed, it starts. The
Right,
cartwheeling starts. No, I honestly just not having a phone in front of me for like 30 minutes before. I can't fall asleep on my
Impossible.
phone. Yeah,
It's so hard to do.
no, I can't. If I'm scrolling or messaging or checking emails and then I put it down and I try to fall asleep, I can't. So I read very old school, old fashioned, not really
Oh, a
trendy.
Jane Eyre
Yeah,
novel.
and actually the book with pages.
Oh,
So
wow.
I try to read for 15, 20 minutes and then I can fall asleep.
But how do
Oh,
you
cool.
share the pages? How do you like it? How do you
Yeah.
subscribe? You know?
yeah.
No, it's
Not big on
it's
that.
private for private eyes only. Yeah.
No.
Well, that's good. I know, like sometimes even getting 6 hours of sleep, I'm just worthless.
Yeah.
You know, it's just
I
like.
can't do that anymore. I'm almost 40. Like, no.
How about the people that brag? They're like, I've been only 2 hours of sleep last night, just crushing it. It's like,
I don't think
Okay.
it's bragging. Also, what are
know.
you taking when you're awake? You know, like
well, they say there is like everybody has their natural circadian
Yes,
rhythm, which
yes,
is
for
tied
sure.
to certain regions of the
Right.
world. Sometimes I think that's me because I've been a bad sleeper my whole life.
Ah.
You know, like
by choice or
no, my brain, I can't turn it off. But even
Oh,
before
yes.
smartphones, like when I was a kid, I remember just laying there forever. But I think when you're a kid, you could like deal with no sleep a little better. But now
Yeah.
it's like, it's like worse than a hangover. You know, it's like 3 days of just
Yeah.
recovering.
Yeah, it really is a make or break, I think, for a lot of people. And the thing is that if you don't sleep, it really ages you exponentially. Like
Oh,
there's
it
people
does.
who all that catches up with you. You know, there's no way around that. You can't cheat it. You know, even if you take a bunch of stuff and you're taking all this melatonin and all this stuff to like go to sleep, that still doesn't. You're kind of manipulating your system in a way.
That Walmart melatonin,
Oh
you start
man,
getting some crazy
it's
dreams.
intense. It's intense.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because when I travel, and for jet lag, sometimes I would
Right.
take for the
No.
first couple of nights melatonin to
Right.
just go back into rhythm. And I
Right.
do have crazy dreams. I didn't put those two and two together.
Oh yeah, melatonin does it,
Oh
and
my
also
God.
like eating late sometimes does.
Oh, it's no. Hmm.
So are you the person that do you kind of like wake up in the morning and interpret your dreams? You write them down, or do you kind of just say that was weird and you just
That's
Yeah.
kind of
Dream
that
journal.
was if
I have
it's
nightmares.
a really good dream, I would call my friend. It's like, oh my god, you won't believe it.
It is funny
And we
though. Like
treat it as reality. We treat it as
Yeah.
reality, like it really happened. We go in it.
well, isn't it funny like when you're retelling a dream? It like in the beginning you feel like it was so real, you're so convicted, and then as you're saying it, you're like, I sound so crazy
It
right
does
now.
not
Like
make
why
sense
am I telling
at
you
all.
this?
It's not
Yeah.
exciting at
Yeah.
all. You
Yeah.
had to be there, kind of thing.
Once in college, I remember I took like an epic nap after one of my classes,
Uh-huh.
and I dreamed, no joke, that I was a turtle. And I was eating lettuce in my dream. I don't know where it came from. And I woke up and I had my sheets in my mouth. And I pulled the sheets out and I was eating my bed like a turtle. And that was probably one of the craziest like fever dreams I ever had.
You know, sleep, it's so fascinating. Like, the dream state, there's all sorts of things where it can be a pathway to another world, where the unconscious, if you will. And I know you're an artist. I mean, do dreams really, inspire your works, or are you not really that type of artist in a way?
No, they mostly scare me a lot.
Really?
So I would chat GPT, like, what does this dream mean? It means you are afraid of something. It's like, duh, or you're resisting change. So there's like basic bullshit.
Yeah. Interesting. Well, it's fascinating too, because as your job, you're doing these huge murals. It's physical. I mean, what other sort of exercises do you focus in on to move around, to do some of these, massive murals that you've been painting?
Well, I think it's for anybody who is doing anything, having a personal fitness routine, whatever it is, it's yoga, gym, Pilates. It's important because if I'm not physically good and it's mental health, then I won't perform at my job. So I go to the gym like everyone else, but I love it. I do sauna regularly and cold plunges regularly. So those three.
Nice.
And it does help. But you're right. I am lifting a lot at work. Like I carry
Like
scaffolds,
Olympic lifting,
ladders.
heavy power cleans.
Yes, often it's like a lot of pressure because I work with my hands.
Yeah, keeping your arm raised for a while is definitely
it's this muscle. It's
that
it's
neck
the
thing
neck.
when you're
I get massages and stretches just to
Nice.
maintain.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's more mental health. Like I need to be on it, and just mural business. It's a business, so it's not just painting. Is one fraction of it. It's client meetings. It's proposals. It's so much going on. So I have to be on.
It's partying, it's drinking, it's
that I
doing
don't
everything,
do. That I don't
taking
do.
every substance imaginable, doing as much as you can to get your energy levels up like that.
So I would like to talk a little bit about like your creative approach to these, because you have such like a unique style. It's very cool.
Okay.
And like just when you see like a giant wall or a building, it's like, you know, how do you kind of figure out like the architecture, the flow of like what you want to put on there?
Oh, that's a great question. Often it goes with what is the purpose of that wall and that space. So it's always site specific. Who is it going to be seen by? If it's an exterior or interior, if it's an office building, it's like a lobby. So people come to work, and what we want, it's always for the people. So if you encounter that wall in the morning, you want to feel energized, you want to feel happy, productive, you want to feel like, oh, I'm cool, I work in a cool space, I'm a part of this community. If it's outdoors, kind of the same. Who are the people who walk around it? I just did a project in Washington State. I was there for 3 weeks, and it's kind of in the neighborhood that's being gentrified, and I'm telling you, that wall changed the neighborhood. You feel safer. You feel, oh, this is creative. This is artistic. We can hang out there. So many people on the street walk by. And
I bet that's a good feeling, especially if it's like decaying or has like graffiti on it, you know, and then you kind of bring
or
nothing. Yeah.
Right.
Just a white wall. I'm sure that's
Yeah.
like your mortal enemy.
If you in the morning commute and you drive and there's nothing around you,
Yeah.
how are you going to feel versus like you?
It's like you're saying, you're doing it for the people.
It's always for the
and
people.
you know, it's fascinating here out in South Florida, because you do go to places now where the optics are changing. You look around now, and there's so many beautiful things to look at. And it's funny because Sean and I talk about this a lot, where you know, you're getting all these construction projects, and you're just getting these bland buildings built, and it's just brick by brick. There's a terminology for it. I forget what it's called, but it's like, where am I living? Where
It's
am
called
I?
the cost effectiveness. You know, America, they're like, how can we make things for no money with the cheapest material and no personality?
Yeah. And what tenants or people you're going to attract?
Yeah.
So how do you like figure out like, okay, if you have a client that's like, I want, you know, this kind of goth dark style, but then the neighborhood is like vibrant and colorful. How do you balance between like the client who's paying versus like the vibe of the community? Do you fight with them, or you just like kind of whatever you want type of thing?
No, I think, first of all, a lot of clients come to me not to brag for my style already. So they know what they're coming for. And it's enough artists to choose from. If they want to paint something that I completely disagree with, I would not take that project on. But there's always room, because they're experts in building. I'm an expert in art. So I would try to give them a new perspective and talk about what would work best. But it all happens in my head. I see a wall and I'm like, oh, this would be cool here.
Right.
But we do work with clients, because I work with a lot of developments. We're in Florida. Things come up all the time. There are cranes on every corner. So we work together. They have some sort of branding color palette, and then they leave the creative part to me, which is great.
That's good.
It's always a collaboration. It's a collaboration. I mean, they're paying me. Like it's their baby. So they have a say. But thankfully, at this point in my career, they trust me in my creative say.
Right. Well, to go sort of back in time, I mean, at what point in your life did you realize that you're an artist? Like, when did you sort of the lightning bolt hit you? Or like, yeah, I'm really good at this, and I love doing this, and this is who I am. You know, I can't hide from this anymore. I'm not a Russian secret agent.
That was an option. Yeah. I did it for a little bit.
I'm an artist. Yeah,
she's joking, but she's not.
You never know.
Yeah. I mean, these days. I mean, but yeah, like, at what point in your life did you realize, this is what you do?
Oh my God, you said it's going to be spicy question.
Right when you're feeling the
But
heat.
yes, but honestly, I am thinking about it right now. And I think because I've never seen myself as a kid, you know, some people grew up and like, oh, I want to be a pilot. I want to be a doctor. I never wanted to be any of those things. I never saw myself in the office. So I didn't have a path. And then because art in my family, everybody's intellectuals, mathematicians, that was not an option. Nobody's like, oh, you can be a creative. So I kind of took a path that I was told to, and it was never fun. I worked in the office. I hated it. I showed up, I did the work, but I hated it. And then when I moved to New York, I started working in a business administrative side for art fairs and galleries. And they were like, oh my God, that's awesome. And I think I was a shadow artist for a while, where you're around the art field, but you're not yourself. You have that what it calls
like imposter syndrome.
Imposter syndrome. Like I'm not good enough to be the artist, but I want to be around art. And then I moved to Florida, and I couldn't find a job. And I'm like, nobody knows me here. I can be whoever I want. So I told everybody I'm an artist, and they believed me.
Yeah, I think that's a lot. Like when you're figuring things out. Like I remember when I was younger, you always think like everybody has everything figured out already,
right?
And then you kind of get there, and you're like, oh, no one knows what's going on.
Now I know
anything.
Now we're out of our 20s, like nobody knows.
Exactly.
And if they think they know, they're gonna change it so many times.
Right. That's so interesting, because I think it goes into the mythology and the origins of so many of the great artists. They said exactly what you just said.
Oh, really?
Like they didn't know if they had the confidence to really go about it.
Yeah.
Like there's like almost like the imposter syndrome. It's sort of this thing where it's like, I'm around all these people. This is who I am, or is it really? You know? And it's like so many of these great artists, like their parents weren't artists and other things, and they're like, okay, then they finally give in, and then next thing you know,
and
they blow up.
Imposter syndrome doesn't go away at all. And because you grow, and then the imposter syndrome comes with you, because first project, oh, they're gonna pay me $1,000 to paint. Am I good enough? And then it's like $5,000, then $10,000. It's like, oh my God, now I have a $40,000 project.
Right.
They still don't know that I'm not good enough. It doesn't go away. You just kind of make friends with it.
Right.
Like, okay, you're here, you're my buddy. We travel together through this art career journey.
Right.
But I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I never feel I'm good enough. And
I'm sure you're trusting the process too. Like you have your process
it's
down.
healthy not to get cocky. Kind of always keep yourself in check.
Ego.
Yeah,
Keep your ego in check.
Like I'm nervous, and with every project I get, still I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna.
You kind of surf
enough.
that energy, that kind of nervous excitement energy to take on a big project.
I'm nervous right now here.
I know the feeling.
What am I doing here?
Well, we actually have some paint, and we want you to, apply some artwork to our sauna.
Yeah,
what
now.
What would you do with this?
Like, well, speaking of art, I mean, I know that you've been around a couple of art circles and stuff. I mean, I guess we can kind of pick your brain a little bit, artistically speaking, but are there any specific art movements or artists that have spoken to you throughout the years? Like, I don't know, a Van Gogh, a Monet, a Banksy, maybe more the street art era stuff.
I do respect graffiti street art movement.
Right.
It's incredible, especially we live in Miami, Wynwood. There is a great graffiti museum. Like I respect that a lot. But I never gravitated to it. And I think that's why my clients come to me, because it's very different. It's not graffiti at all. So I always admired abstract artists. My background is in graphic design. So like Soluit or Rothko, these big shapes that don't make sense, but they look good.
Yeah.
And they don't represent anything, but...
No. I can kind of see the Rothko and somebody that inspired. Like
I was just on the project working every day, and it's super abstract. And every day people come and like, oh, what is it gonna be? I'm like, it is what it is.
Right.
And it's just that fight. Like so many people still can't see the abstract art for what it is, unless you are, I guess, more in the art world.
Would you ever shift and go into having a cute little cuddly Labubu character you revolve yourself around, a cute little panda, or like a cute little bear or duck?
Me personally, no, but I'll be honest, everybody can go on my website and see what I do. I've done some figurative art, but I still try to make it look in a way that I agree with.
Because you're
you know
aesthetic.
what I mean?
Right. Okay.
I know.
So like as far as your process and like I feel like with yeah, I know, right?
Feeling it.
Oh,
You're
make
feeling
sure
it.
to
Are you
hydrate.
feeling it, Orla? Are you
Yes,
feeling
I
it?
am soaking wet.
Yeah. No, yeah.
So for like when you're doing abstract, I mean, for me sometimes I like to be methodical, but then I feel like you have to kind of surrender that too. Because
Right.
you know, I think for me, not having any experience or not knowing how it's done, I would sketch what I want on a little napkin.
Right.
And then I'd hold it up to the wall
Okay.
and say, okay, I think that works. But how do you kind of, are you freestyling while you get there? Or do you kind of like do a small mock up first and then?
Very good question. Because my work is commercial, I'm getting like clients pay me to paint murals. I have to give them their mock-up.
Right.
So the creative part actually doesn't happen on the wall. That a lot of people probably don't know. It happens on my iPad and Photoshop.
Mhm.
So I do create and draw either on a pad with Procreate with a pen, and then I kind of move shapes around in Photoshop. But never on the wall. And on the wall is very executional. Like I already know what I'm painting. Sometimes I project, sometimes I don't. It's really just methodical execution of what's been created prior. So the main creative part does happen before the wall.
It's analogous to like an architect, you know, and you have the blueprints
Exactly.
before you're building,
Oh,
you know,
100%.
because if someone's paying you, you're just gonna wing it.
No.
And, you know, there's few people who can do that, but I mean, not everyone is.
Yeah, you got to be bold.
Yeah,
and really,
yeah.
Really
That takes a
do.
long time
There's no
to
error
that
for
skill.
mistake. I mean, paint can be painted over, but
Right.
still. And even sometimes clients are more laid back and they like, okay, we want to create whatever you want. I still create it first digitally before I apply it to the wall and have the clients sign off. on
And
it.
so, like, do you use like a projector to like if you're at a
Sometimes.
wall? I mean, I feel like I would have to do a little mark and then
She-
back up 50
Yeah.
feet, and then I'm just going back and forth
She
all day.
uses Apple Vision Pro.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God, there's so many reels about it. I
can do that?
really want to try. I've never tried.
There's
Yeah, I've seen. I don't know how it works with those goggles. I'm really curious to try.
They haven't quite, in my opinion, figured it all out.
I
yet.
don't think so.
No
But-
offense to Apple, I love your product.
No, but I think they're getting
Yeah.
it. I think they will.
Yeah,
They will
yeah.
definitely figure it out.
Yeah.
No, there are two approaches. One is you project if you have enough space. And I know it's a taboo, and a lot of people would say like, "Oh, it's not real art. It's art. It's art. back off. It's art." And then if not, we grid. Like I would do a grid, and then I paint over the grid. That's how you scale up to a big wall.
the grid.
Yeah, I'm about to do a project in Wynwood that is so high that there's no way we can project, so we
right.
have to grid everything.
Do you have a fear of heights?
I have a biggest fear of heights.
Really?
Oh my God. I don't know why I picked this job. I'm terrified every time I'm on a lift. I don't do ladders
Like how
anymore.
high are we talking? Like
Like,
10 feet? It starts getting a little
yeah,
scary.
like no, like six,
5,
six
10
feet.
stories.
6 feet. It
6
gets wobbly.
feet?
Yeah. I'm terrified, but it's gotten better.
Really?
Yeah.
So speaking of fears, I mean, do you have fear of heights? Fear of
Huge.
sauna. That's why you're here. For,
Fear of podcasting.
fear of podcast show. Fear of everything.
Two strangers.
Fear of just do what you can. Do what you can. I know. I said pretty funny. I know. It's fascinating because you're doing these big works. It seems like you're working a lot. I mean, how do you chill out? I mean, what is your decompression after doing all of this stuff?
Oh,
You seem really chill.
Oh,
I mean,
thank
you know,
you.
I know a lot of people who are not chill. Usually they greet me by giving me a good punch in the face. That's sort of how they greet me.
Has that working out for you?
You
You still have a face intact,
I still have
so
my
I guess
face
it's not a
intact.
lot
It's been
of
reconstructed a few times.
A lot of work.
Those teeth are not real.
Yeah. A lot of-
Good
yeah.
teeth.
Yeah. But no, I mean, how do you chill out? I mean, what do you do to relax?
Very simple. Like our breath work, actually, speaking of health trends, I have something incorporated almost 2 years ago. I don't do it every day. Sometimes I go to workshop and do group classes, but like we were talking about earlier, when you can't fall asleep, I learned little technique, just like a box breathing or something, like deep inhale, slow exhales, you fall asleep immediately.
I think about all my enemies and how I want to get revenge on them.
Oh God, that's the
It helps me fall
best.
asleep
Revenge.
as I'm scrolling.
Ah.
No, that's why I can't fall asleep. Yeah.
Just hitting a punching bag at night.
No, but that box technique is good. It's like I need to focus on that also because I try it and then all of a sudden I'm thinking about what I need to get at Publix tomorrow and all of the
It
Well,
takes-
you know,
it
no
takes
phone
time.
before
Yeah.
bed. You
No
shut your
phone
phone, your
before bed.
electronics
Yeah.
down, and
Like
you
the
don't want to get
reading
the
part.
monkey brain going. Get too scattershot. But do you do like the diaphragm breathing and
Yes,
something.
holotropic.
Yeah.
Well,
It's a lot of yoga
do different
stuff.
kinds. I do
Lots
yoga
of-
like once a week. It helps for stretching. Not a yogi per se, but I
hot
but I
yoga,
love it.
hot yoga.
Heated.
You know,
It's like they call it heated flow. It's not a
Heat flow.
Bikram, but you do break a
Right.
sweat. You do break a
But
sweat.
you said no, like
I don't
red
drink.
wine,
no, I don't drink. I'm allergic.
It's a good thing to be
Thankfully-
allergic. It's a good thing to be allergic too.
Thankfully, yeah, I try. Like I drank in my early 20s. It's
Yeah.
no, not happening.
I'm gonna start saying that with my friends
What
now.
are we? What are we talking about as far as nutrition goes? Like, what kind of foods are you work for you? Are we talking about a Big Mac, an Arby's roast beef, Burger King, fast food, disgusting American foods? Are we talking like seafood, salmon,
It's
sushi?
more, I try to cook a decent amount. Also, I don't know, like going out for dinner dates is fun, but
Oh.
most of my meals probably come from my fridge in my kitchen. Not crazy into anything like no gluten, but healthy amount, protein maybe focused, but could be some rice, vegetables, salads. Like I think like we all eat sandwiches.
Are
Yeah.
you big on coffee in the morning?
I love coffee.
Oh,
I
me
love
too.
coffee.
Yeah, big coffee.
I love coffee. That's one thing. I don't know. Whoever says you have to. Give
What
it
is
up, I
your
can't.
typical coffee like? I mean, are you drowning it in a bunch of stuff? Or are you keeping it?
It's a drip coffee, and I'll do a splash of oat milk in there. Yeah, pretty simple.
I like the foam and the cinnamon, but I had to
It's
switch
a
to
lot of
black.
work.
Yeah,
It's a lot of work.
It gets to a point you're like, I'm a little child. Why do I
Like,
need like my whipped
a
cream and I need all the little
milkshake.
yummy
Yeah.
stuff and the cake pop too. The people just
Right.
roll their eyes
Little
at me. Yeah.
marshmallows to throw on top.
Everything, campfire, s'mores there. That's you did all of that. Oh man, I mean, I think simplification. I think that's one thing we're learning through the sauna adventures here. That I think the best way to go is to simplify things.
Yeah.
And there's so many options today. There's so many things. I go to Whole Foods now. I almost just want to walk out as soon as I get in because there's just so much going on. There's so many options at that hot bar every hour. It's just like, oh my God. What do I do? Just drink water.
Just drink water and eat whatever you want to eat. But just try things to come from produce aisle and
Right.
your refrigerator.
Amazing.
Right. Things that don't expire in like 4 years. You
Right.
know? Like it's
Yeah.
good if it expires soon. It means
Oh,
it's
yeah,
real.
yeah. I forgot who
So-
that person said that you always should be shopping on the exterior of the supermarket. Like all the aisle.
Oh, really?
Not the middle, because everything in the middle
Right.
is junk, the thing that doesn't expire,
Right.
and everything around it.
So
is-
like the shortest distance from the door. They're trying to get the people,
long far
the people that don't
Yeah.
hike to the edges. So let me do a quick wellness check. How are you doing? What's
We're
going
doing
through your mind right now?
I'm loving it. I'm having fun.
Oh,
You
okay,
guys
this
are
is when
fun.
we shift to the dating side of our podcast. So we get to the romance side.
Oh my god, you didn't
and-
tell me about it. Oh
I don't know if you had any thoughts on that, in Florida, that, the dating culture out here, romance, people, you don't have to answer that for free. We just throw it out there,
What was the question?
I don't know. Do you enjoy dating? Are you seeing someone right now? Or you have a romantic partner? You don't have to answer any of this. I don't want to press. I don't want to pry.
No, I'm
I know
happy.
you're-
I'm in a relationship. We've
Yeah.
been together for more than 2 years.
Wow.
He's a great guy.
And you met him in the sauna, right?
I met him on a dating app. But we transferred to the sauna pretty fast. Like within a couple of weeks, I told him like, "Hey, I'm doing this."
That's how
thing.
you really get to know somebody.
Right. And because it's such a big part of my life, so I introduced him, and it was a deal breaker. He dove right into it, and it's helpful when your partner, you share lifestyle. So we don't party. We both like to be in bed by 10. We work out. He's a workout freak. I'm kind of in the middle. But yeah, so I don't know how dating goes. I have friends who date. I hear the stories about that. We do our girls coffee dates, and I hear all the juices.
It's a war zone out there. I can
I
tell you
hear
a
that.
firsthand account, and you
they're
never
two
know you're
great
running
guys,
into.
Most
right?
people have
Yeah.
given up and they just go right to AI. They say, you know
We're waiting
what?
for the AI girlfriends to
I
roll
can't
around.
even deal with real people
Yeah.
anymore. At least this
No.
person gives me some chat GPT answers, you know?
Right. They
It's around the
always
corner.
have my back.
Well,
They always
well,
say,
yeah,
yes, I
yeah.
agree. What you're going through
Yeah.
is really traumatic.
well, that's a good segue. Speaking of AI, I mean, what are your thoughts on AI art? And the artificial intelligence revolution and how it's going to affect artists, today moving forward.
I'm very positive about. I think people who more on the tech side and programming and those are the jobs at risk. I mean, they even have this 3D printer, mural printers now, but it's never gonna substitute real art. We do use, I'll be honest, sometimes I would go to a free pick or even run something by ChatGPT, like need to do this, like, hey, give me a couple of variations to see how it never does a good job, so I end up not using it. But I think it will come to the place where we can incorporate. But I don't see AI substituting art in near future.
You don't think the robots are going to take your job anytime soon?
Not mine. Like, robot cannot go to the wall, climb a scaffold, do all
Boston
these
Dynamics.
obstacles. Like, no,
Well,
not my job.
I think there's a lot of trepidation in the air about that, but I also, as an artist myself, and I know, all of us are artists in the sauna, and there's something about the human experience that's so nuanced and sophisticated
Absolutely.
that AI can't
Yeah,
quite
so we
replicate
want the
yet.
imperfections.
Yeah, and
You know,
it's-
this
it's-
perfect AI rendered
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, and I think that's where personality, that's where your identity comes from. That's when someone can recognize a mural and say, "This is Orla's
Right.
mural," and it's not just Chat GP AI sort of.
Right. And we tried that. I tried to prompt ChatGPT to create, because he knows everything about me. It's like, it's our third business partner. Like, we have a
Yeah.
ChatGPT that is business based, and it knows all about us, and it helps. And like, try to create a mural knowing my style.
Right.
It does, but no, it's still
Oh.
too. Still, you can, if you know, you can
Right.
still see
Oh,
that
yeah.
it's a very AI. What AI I think is going good
Uh-huh.
with its music. It's
Oh.
scary.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Oh
I
my
heard like the what was it,
God.
like the Nirvana and Weekend, or they did like a collaboration with all these different artists who like You're Dead in the future, and I don't know. I'm very mixed on it. What are your thoughts on that, Sean? Because I know you're
Well,
also
I think
a musician.
for some things it's good. I mean, there's going to be a certain amount of percentage of job loss. That's like inevitable. But I don't
Right.
think. I think we're realizing that humans are not going to get totally replaced.
No.
Because I do see like an avenue where people seek out AI art, AI music, videos, that sort of
Right.
thing. But I think I see it as its own category. Speaking of which, I think Amazon's launching the first like AI streaming platform where you can like enter in like, oh, I want this character in the next scene to do this, and the
Right.
fans vote on it.
God.
Yeah. That's where some of the litigation is getting
No.
involved. Of like, I know
Yeah.
everyone's like, giving off their brand rights or identity, and I can
I don't wanna
watch
know.
Mission Impossible, but instead of Tom Cruise, I'll have Marilyn Monroe play Ethan Hunt, something like that, and then they'll have the whole movie
Right.
play, or you put yourself in the movie, But I think we're at that almost 30 minutes. We're gonna ramp up the heat. We
Okay.
max it out
Well,
after
ramp
30
up.
minutes.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's hot as it is.
30 minutes. We go to that full max heat, and we want everyone to really feel it. You're feeling good though. You're feeling.
I'm feeling it. How is my
I mean,
makeup?
you're
Looks
looking
great,
great.
look great.
I mean, we're all cooking
It's all
from
over
the
it.
inside.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
the beauty.
The makeup's all over the place.
Oh, good. That's
You
what
ever
I
seen the
want.
movie Joker? That's what it's like.
I wanted to come out goth. It was the plan.
So wait, so going back to your origins again in like Russia, I mean, what was your first experience coming to America like? What was that like? I love to ask about that because, South Florida, Miami's so international. And I know like when I first left the US and went to like Europe, international, it's such a remarkable experience to me. And I always like to ask people that because it's the total opposite, I feel, sometimes in America. We're such a baby compared to so many other countries,
Right.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't remember much. It was almost 20 years when I came, and I think my first stop, I landed in New York, went to Atlantic City for a bit, and then came back to New York. I mean, it was great. But I don't remember it being that like, oh my God, this is so different. I think for me, it was more like I'm away from everybody I know. There's no my parents, no family, no friends. So that was the challenge I was focusing on, like how to build a new life and a new community and a new sense of belonging somewhere. So
What was your first impressions of Americans in general? Like, what was your like? These people are blank.
These people are big, strong, jacks. Yes, right.
That's exactly what it was. No, everybody is just nice compared to Russians. Everybody's nice and smiling
That's
and
right.
happy all the time, but then they don't go deep. Like we go deep.
Yeah, it's all facade.
It's so yeah.
How are
it's
you? Good.
And then
you?
they move it on. Like,
Good.
you really want to know how am I hate that question. I'm sorry, I hate it. I still do. I've lived here for 20 years. Like don't ask me how I am if you don't know one. If you
If you
want to
see someone's reaction change when they say, "How are you?" say, "To be honest," you know, and then they just go,
oh
"Oh,
my God.
here we. Oh, I
Here
didn't
we
know I signed up
are.
for this."
I love that as an American. I love everyone's say, "Hey, how's it going? How's your day going? Thank you." Everyone's excuse me, opening the door, shaking your hand,
Yes.
hugs. Everyone's hugging at all the events. Everyone's so happy. And you're saying behind the scenes, you know, Europe and everything. So they're older. They know the darkness. They know what happens.
Oh, they know
How
what
they
struggle
live.
is.
They know what struggle is.
They know what struggle is.
Well, what my struggle, my Uber Eats doesn't arrive on time. When when I can't get my
Exactly.
Netflix on the Wi-Fi.
My struggle.
Oh my God! You caught a bridge.
When I go to, there's so many options that everywhere I go now,
I can choose a show to watch.
Are you a big beach person? I have to get that.
No.
Really?
I
strike me as kind of beachy.
I kind of want to be the beach person, and I live 5 minutes away from the beach. It's 8-minute walking,
Right.
2-minute driving, like right there, and I never.
Is there? Do you think that's maybe like the cold weather origins, Russia?
I
Maybe.
think it's the sand and the salt.
Really?
As I get old, I want to be comfortable, and then I go to the beach, and then I have to wash it off.
So you're more mountains than beach.
I'm more
than
mountains, right? That's something I miss from New York, but here we have North Carolina mountains. I fly frequently.
Appalachians. Yeah.
Like Asheville area.
That's cool.
and
That's
hike,
cool.
Yeah.
I totally see you like skiing around, going crazy, snowboarding.
I grew up snowboarding.
Oh
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
The beach is nice. I mean, I'm grateful every day. Like sometimes it's a part of my commute. I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe we live here. And people
Right.
save all year to come here for a vacation. That sense of gratitude is there. I don't use it enough.
You got it. You got to be careful. Since I've moved out here and, I'm at the beach every day, so many people don't protect their skin. And we see a lot of the leather face people, like they just got knocked out on the beach and they just woke up a week later. And it's like, you see them just blood red.
I know. I don't leave my house without a sunblock on my face.
You have to.
I don't.
Right,
I mean,
right.
I'm a woman. I wanna age gracefully, but still.
Nah.
I know. Even recently, they said, these. I think it was like. I'm afraid to say this. Johnson and Johnson. I think their sunscreen. They're saying now that it has like cancer causing chemicals in it. So it's like damned if you do, damned if you don't. But
exactly. Yes.
I too still just put sunscreen on and just embrace it. I think it's more of the spray with the
sprays are horrible.
butane.
Like the banana boat.
I mean,
Yeah.
do you have a beauty routine? I have 4 different lotions I use. I do a lot of different buttercreams and I have a lot of different things.
Cleanse.
Yeah, I'm really big on all of that. I mean, do you have a specific routine? Hydration is important.
Yes, I do take care of my face, if you can see.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, totally.
Yes, basics are face wash morning and night. Absolutely. Some hyaluronic acid, moisturizer, like a face mask, and getting facial is just some kind of a treatment.
I feel like guys, it's like we get bar of soap. It is
Right.
shampoo. It goes straight from the butt to the face.
Sandpaper it on. Yeah.
I mean, it's self-cleansing. Don't worry about it. It's the soap. But it's so funny because I do have some face products, and I gave my boyfriend to like, hey, do you want to use this? The way they're using it is like bump, bump, bump.
That's right. Just
Time to get to work.
Get to work.
No.
You need to exfoliate.
You guys are lucky. You look gorgeous and
That's
handsome.
'cause we sauna all the time.
I know.
It's the
You don't.
sauna.
No. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Half of my chin goes into my face.
That's funny. I mean, what are your thoughts too? It's so funny because we are in South Florida, Miami, and I think plastic surgery is really palpable here. You can really see who gets work done. What are your thoughts on that? I mean, plastic surgery enhancing
Body mods.
Body mods. Yeah.
It really depends if you need it and how it's done. I mean, I'm not against fillers. Like I do a little Botox myself here and there. I've never done anything beyond that, but I don't know if you break your nose and you have to do reconstructive surgery.
You gotta do what you gotta
why-
do.
Why
a few
not?
things done.
Like,
Yeah.
How we feeling over there? I heard some heavy breathing. Struggling for air.
maybe
How
it's
many
time.
degrees?
Maybe it is
Well, I'm
time.
pleased to announce. I think we have a new world record holder.
No way.
You're number one. We're having a leaderboard. So right
No
now,
way.
I think so.
we've never gone this far. We're in
And
unknown
And we're
territory.
just entering
Some
a
Russian.
new
Uh-oh.
SBZ heat zone. Heat zone. How about
This is the most suspect thing. All right. Bing, bing.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna take water. Okay.
Oh, no water, no water.
Feel the heat.
No
Now
water
she's
from
feeling
here on
it.
out. Yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna need it.
We need all the water. Get it out of here. All right. So answering in as little words as possible, as quickly as possible. Favorite cereal as a kid and as an adult.
As a kid, Frosted Flakes. Adult, I haven't had a cereal in 20 years.
It's for kids only.
Kids only
Would
question.
you rather sweat glitter or burp confetti?
Sweat glitter.
Beach day or blackout curtains?
Beach day.
What's your most irrational fear?
Oh my god.
Tell us your deepest fear.
The heat's hitting. You can't even think. You can't even think.
All the
You can't even
memories.
think. The heat.
I think get bitten by a dog.
Oh wow.
I'm
That seems pretty rational.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm not a dog person. But no offense, I love people who love dogs and I love their dogs. But I'm not friends. Or raccoon.
Texting or voice notes?
Both.
Would you rather fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses?
One horse-sized duck. Once and done.
Would you rather know how you'll die or when you'll die?
How?
Oh, I got one more question, especially because you're an artist.
Okay.
Who do you prefer, Leonardo da Vinci or Pablo Picasso?
Picasso.
Oh, that was
there we
quick.
go.
That was
Yeah.
easy.
Well,
That's a
thanks
tough
for coming
one.
on.
Sick.
This has been a
You
blast.
guys, that was
God
so
bless you.
sweaty fun. And that was we got wet.
Where
Yeah.
can
God.
I know. I'm like over here. I'm like,
Wet
okay.
and juicy.
So where can people find you? What should they know? Where should they look for you? All the plugs.
Yeah, all socials, our Instagram page, Orla Ananda Murals, and the website, orlaananda.com.
Gnarly.
Simple. Keeping it simple.
There you have it. And
That's
ladies and gentlemen, I think where are we at right now? I think we're at the 40. We have
New
we'll throw
world
it up
record
there.
holder.
Yeah, we're
New
beyond
world
the
record
40
leader.
minute mark.
Leader on the leaderboard. Orla.
Leaderboard. Oh my gosh.
I
Gnarly.
hope I get to stay there for a little bit until next guest comes in.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
Alrighty. We'll see you
thank
guys
you.
next time. Over and out.
Over
Thanks
and
so
out.
much.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Whew.